boy, Motard Steve, bringing you another video. God, I'm so glad to have this Grom back. Yes. I have no idea how well this mount is going to work here. That's why there's zip ties all over it, because I don't trust it. Anyway, let's get across this intersection, because I gotta pull my phone out. I know, doesn't seem right, motorcyclist pulling his phone out, but I gotta pull my phone out because I gotta do something for science. Today we're changing the sprockets on the Grom, and as you guys know, when you change sprockets, you end up changing the speedo reading. So, this is how we drop our phone. I already know it. Alright, maybe it will rest in that little nook and cranny right there. I just want to get the Grom to read like 40, and then hold 40 and see what we actually read. Alright, so 40, about 40. GPS is saying... Alright, so it's like about a mile off. So we know it's pretty accurate. Let's see what it says at 50. God, I'm so scared I'm gonna break my phone right now. This may need fixing. Look how wobbly that is. Alright, we're about 50. And we're reading like... Alright, so it's about 1 to 2 miles per hour off. We know that from actual speed. So before I break my shit, let's pull over. Naturally, if you're going to do this, guys, do it on a road where there's not a lot of traffic. The phone survived. Holy crap. Alright, thank you for science. We'll pull you out again later. Anyway, in case you guys don't know, the Grom somehow dictates its speed based on its sprockets. It may be RPM based. I think the WR250 has that issue too. I hope you turn out alright. But when we put the different sprockets on there, the speedometer is going to be off. And what I'm thinking is it's going to read higher than you're really going. And even if you don't plan on changing your sprockets, I recommend you testing like I just did to see what your speedo reads, because a lot of people have said some Groms, depending on when they're made, the speedo will be like 5-6 miles per hour off or something. And that's why you get people that's like, bro, I got a stock Grom do like 63 on flat ground, bro. It's like, nah, you were probably only doing about like 56, 57, dude. Anyway, how do you guys like my my intake? What's freaking retarded is I think I hear the intake more than I hear the actual exhaust. Now I can hear the exhaust. Now it's just all intake. Ah, yeah. But you know what's funny? Like, I think I've hinted on this a lot before, but when you get comfortable on the Grom doing things like stoppies and stuff like that, it automatically translates over to almost every other bike simply because the Grom is just, I don't know, dude, it's stupid easy to do stuff and get comfortable on. And then you get on another bike, and because you've practiced so much on this thing, it's like you already have the techniques down. Like, I used to not really be able to roll a stoppie, like, at all on the Husky. Like, all I would do is come up to a stoplight and lift the rear wheel up. But now I've gotten to the point where I can actually roll on the front wheel a good couple feet. We gotta go get gas before we head to Rock Hill. Rock Thrill. Oh, yeah. Home of all the drug addicts and meth heads. Not really, that's Gastonia. You seen that video where the guy like turns with no hands? Look, look, I'm boss too. One thing though, having the exhaust and the intake on here has really helped me kind of hear what gear the bike's in better. When I had no exhaust on it, dude, I couldn't really tell if I was in third gear or if I was in fourth gear. Because I don't really use the RPM gauge unless I'm like cruising, because then I can just kind of glance down at it and see the general idea of where I'm at. But, yeah. Grom, 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 Grom. Taking the highway was a bad idea, but that's what happens when you live where I live. I'm gonna get past. Sorry guys, it's pinned. Quick, manipulate the clutch to get more power. It's the people that are innovative. They put a tarp on a fence, defining the excellent. Yes. Oh, this old man's trying to race with his man bun. I think that's the first time I've seen an old man with a little man bun. That is kind of disturbing. Get the fuck off your phone, dude. You can always tell when someone's on their phone because they drive like they're drunk in the middle of the day. I mean, they could be day drinking, but guarantee you he's on his phone. Guarantee you. Really? Why would you start going a little bit and then slow down? I hate people that do this. Really. Cars are slowing up a Grom. Who would have thought, guys? Go! You're not from Brooklyn. Go! I hate you. Fake. You drive a non-rally outfitted Subaru Outback that's all-wheel drive. What are you doing with your life? Like, if your Subaru Outback isn't rally spec, you're just basically trying to be a cool soccer mom or dad. It's like, bro, it's not a minivan, but it has space. F-150. Truck for the American. Holy crap, it's a King Ranch edition, too. That's bougie, bruh. So bougie. Why can't I go into neutral? Yeah, that's how you do it. Getting his cardio and killing his lungs at the same time. Hell yeah! Let's check out these new sprockets, see what we end up getting. Actually hit red line in freaking third gear. Oh yeah. Now keep in mind we're not really doing 60. But I can actually reach the top of gear. That's great. I can reach the top of fourth gear now. Alright, so we're gonna test this. So 50, so it's about 10 miles per hour off. Yeah. 52, 53, we're reading 42, 43. So yeah, it's about 10 miles per hour off. So now I need to put that up. Top speed. This sounds buzzy as hell right now, so I'd say top speed's probably still around 60 if you want to bounce off the rev limiter. But if you want to cruise, I'm going to say it's around like 45, 50 now. I'm pretty happy with this. It is a pretty good happy medium for street riding, but I will say that if you're going to be riding street, like in any kind of normal capacity, this is probably about the lowest I'd go.
Too good at those. You can roll for like a fucking 25 feet. Feels good in there.
That cam though, man. You can tell that cam makes a hell of a lot of difference. Dude, what the fuck? He just gave me like the what's up, dude. Oh, hey, screwed on his bike. Hi! Yes! Oh, she gave... I think it was a chick, but she gave me the stupid wave back. Oh, it's great. But uphill, dude, this gearing is so much better uphill. Try to go uphill with stock gearing, dude, I'd fall to like 43, 44. Now I'm like maintaining 50 uphill. I mean, look at this. So it's something to think about, guys. The stock Grom horsepower does not have enough power to pull the gearing that it comes with. Like literally, you'll hit 7 grand and just stay there. So if you re-gear it just a hair, I mean, I think if you threw a 14 on there, you'd ultimately end up with more top speed. And then if you go to where I'm at, I think ideally your speed's going to end up being, your top speed-wise, you're going to be about the same, but you're going to have way more acceleration, which is the reason why I did it. And to make wheelies easier, because everyone knows gearing your bike lower makes wheelies easier because you suck at them. Tell you what though, it's nice having forks at work again. Yeah, just a little warning to you guys. What are you doing? What are you doing? Really, asshole? God. But yeah, guys, don't jump your Grom unless you want to pay $600 in forks. And that's kind of this crappy thing is like, as far as I know, there's no fork conversions for the Grom. Because see, the issue isn't really necessarily the springs, it's the fork tube diameter, like the thickness of the wall, or I guess the gauge you'd call it. Like the gauge on the tubes is not thick enough to where when you jump, it won't bend. If that makes sense. And as far as I know, there's no tubes you can put on there that have a thicker wall that won't bend. It'd be cool if you could put like a XR80 or like a CRF 100 fork or some crap on it. My buddy Josh is being a smart ass. He was like, bro, just put some WP forks on it from like the Husky or something. I'm like, why? So I'm gonna have a lifted Grom? What the hell? This camera, dude. This camera's not going to work. It won't stay tight. That's what she said. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parking spaces. See how many we can get this time. Came up quick, but then I kind of like let off the brake. Ah! We got 6. Ah! Jump it! Those people in the car were cracking up. Those people in the car next to us were cracking up. That was badass right there. That was sideways.
Holy shit.
You want to go ahead so you can open it up a little? Oh, I see the head shake. He's like, God damn, this is retarded.